Welcome back to Vikez Vibez. Welcome back. After a bye week, I didn't do a video during the bye week. I was thinking about it, but I just got busy, and you know, so to just before we get into this game, this Lions game, um, all the hype, 5-0, we're undefeated. You kind of knew that it was coming, that the streak was gonna end eventually. It's very, very rare that we're gonna end up 17-0. I mean, it would have been sweet. Don't get me wrong, but we knew it was gonna come to an end. It really sucks to have it come to an end um, against divisional opponent, but um, hey, we got it out of the way. We got a loss, a taste of a loss this year. So we didn't get that out of the way. But before that, you know, if you haven't yet, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're up to 157 followers. Let's get that number growing. And help us succeed the show moving forward, making it better. And then also, if you can support the Vibes, Vikez Vibez, go to the Cash App, Vikez Vibez, support the channel, whatever you can do. If you can't, that's fine too. Hey, I'm just thankful that you are here. So go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, that's free. Takes 2 seconds. Go subscribe, hit that bell. Yeah. So, like I said, we got the loss against the Detroit Lions, 31-29. We started off pretty hot. We had a 10-0 lead in the beginning. The Lions on fourth down, they went for a fake punt. We didn't fall for it. Asama set the edge there, and we stopped them. And then, kind of after, after we took the 10-0 lead, it's kind of a back and forth game. Penalties, I feel like there was a lot of penalties in this game. And once again, they kind of hurt us, holding penalties, formation penalties. So it seems like that's every week. That's something that needs to be worked on, and I think that's basically with any team. So that's one thing to try and clean up. That's what you try to do every week anyway. But and then another thing, tackling, especially in the secondary. There was the Byron Murphy missed tackle. I believe it was Byron Murphy in the secondary for, I believe, one of the Jahmyr Gibbs touchdowns today. And, that could have, I mean, if you would have tackled him there, who knows? We could have stopped him, set him, for a field goal instead of a touchdown there. And yeah, then there's some other tackles. Even before the secondary, just past the line, some of those runs with especially Gibbs and Montgomery, some of those, there was a lot of broken tackles that could have been made that could have impacted the game there. So definitely, I think tackling is another big thing that plagued us to set up for this loss today. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that you looked at the game and you looked at what the the play, the play of the players and what happened. It's not an excuse. It's just that that's one of the mistakes. I mean, so then the momentum kind of went back and forth in this game. Vikings lines, Vikings lines. Uh, and one of those momentum shifts for us was on defense when the ball was forced out and Ivan Pace Jr. picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown off a fumble recovery, which was huge. That this defense, it's one of the best, if not the best, in the NFL. Ours, and just the, the defense, it just I'm speechless. I don't know. We lost the game, but this defense is special. Don't get me wrong, this whole team is special, but this defense, whew, yeah. Another thing, and the quarterback position is it's the most important on a football team. You basically run the whole team, not really the defense, but you're kind of in control. Obviously, people are probably thinking, no crap. Like, yeah. But anyways, Darnold with that one interception, that he didn't see Branch coming there, and you gotta. I know it's all split second, decisions, if not shorter, but that could have been the deciding factor of the game right there. If we wouldn't have thrown that interception, we go down and get a touchdown or even a field goal. We still, that could have costed us the game if you really sit down and think about it. Now I'm not blaming Darnold. Darnold didn't play horrible. He did what he could. There were times where I believe they even said it on TV that, O'Connell wanted him to, throw it instead of trying to scramble. Just throw it to our guys and let them, or give them a chance to do something. Like, throw it up. Let Justin Jefferson go get it. We know that Jefferson can. You triple cover him, he still get up there and get it. So, but like I said, I'm not blaming Donald. I'm not blaming anyone for this loss. It's a team game. There was no just one player or players or one side of the ball that played horribly and had a big mistake. It just comes down to it. That's what happens sometimes. So, I do think though that last field goal that we kicked, I know that I know O'Connell's thinking on that, like, okay, let's kick the field goal and we'll go play defense, which our defense is very, very good, obviously. But and let our defense do what they do and get the ball back. But I mean, I don't know. I think that drive that we went for a field goal instead. I think we needed to find a way to get a touchdown there instead of a field goal. I think that was way too much of a conservative decision by KOC to go for the field goal there against a team like the Detroit Lions, a divisional opponent going for first place in the division. If the tables were turned there and it was the Lions in that situation, they would have never kicked that field goal. Dan Campbell would have went for it 100%. I I think about this too, and you think about it as, okay, if we would have went for it on 4th down, we didn't get it, then we'd all be pissed. Well, why don't we just take the easy points? Take the field goal. I understand that. I already thought that through. But that didn't happen. We did go for the field goal. We got the field goal. But if we would got the touchdown, that would have forced them to have to get a touchdown to win the game and not a field goal. Touchdown is a hell of a lot harder to get than a field goal. So I really think that we should have been a lot more aggressive on that drive. Yes, they got us to 4th down. We were in field goal range, but against this Detroit Lions team, I feel like KOC should have dug in his bag of tricks and came up with a big 4th down play to at least get us a 1st down to, reset our downs, move the chains. Let's keep on rolling. That's that I think that's probably the one thing that I would have done differently decision-wise. But hey, that's why I'm sitting here and I'm not a coach, but you get my gist. So, um I can see both ways. I do see the conservative way. Get the points when they're there. But like I said, you got to be aggressive, especially a divisional opponent this close of a game. Come on, KOC, let's go. But hey, it is what it is. Got our first loss of the season. And it took us till week 7 to get it. Still, I mean, it's still a hell of a season. No one thought that we'd be 5-1 through 7 weeks. Lions and the Vikings are both 5-1. The NFC North is just absolutely dominant. The Packers won. The Bears are on a bye. They're 4-2. The Packers, what were they? They were 4-2, so they're 5-2. They're still one game behind us and the freaking Bears. Like, this division is just neck and neck. It's literally any teams. Like, any team could win the division at this point. Like, it is that close. It's crazy. I cannot believe that these 4 teams are that close together. It's going to make for one hell of an end of the season. Woo-hoo! But now we look forward to week 8. We need to put this Detroit loss behind us now. We're 0-0. Restart. Refresh now. It's a new season. That's what they say. Refresh. Put that loss behind us right now because we have a short week coming up. Let's not dwell on this game. We're 5-1. Let's not sit here and bash this team. We are very good. We are still one of the best in the NFL. We got one loss. We lost by 2 points. We can't dwell on it. We got to keep moving forward. Let's put it behind us and keep playing our football. Do not panic. And I say this because yes, it's the Vikings. Us Vikings fans, we are used to panicking. As soon as something like this happens, we're used to panicking, but it's only one loss. Just calm down. I know it could be a start of something very bad. I mean, at this point, I know I'm a Vikings fan. I know that anything is possible. We could go, I'm not even going to say anything because I don't want to, be superstitious or anything. I'll let you guys think, anything's possible. So, short week, put this behind us now, and let's look forward to the Rams. KOC against his mentor, Sean McVay, who he did win a Super Bowl with as the offense coordinator. So that's going to be a fun game. We'll be at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles on Thursday night. This is going to be a fun one. So we need to put it behind us. And like I said, no one's fault. I'm not blaming anyone on this loss. Donald was 22 for 27, 259 yards, a touchdown, and interception, was sacked 4 times. Aaron Jones 93 for a touchdown. Jefferson 81 yards for a touchdown. I mean, we still played good. We just fell short. But my message after this game is just, Vikings fans, don't panic. We're gonna be okay. Now, I know I'm gonna see some trash talking online all over the place. Oh, back to the same old Vikings, blah blah blah. We're losing, blah blah blah. I mean, it's bound to happen. There's negative people out there all over. But you true Vikings fans, don't panic. Do not panic. I'm not panicking. I know we're going to be all right. So that's all I got. And let's get ready for the Rams. Let's go out and beat McVay and Stafford. And let's get to 6-1. All right. And as always, Skull Vikings. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.